Another story with Rabbi Chaim Meir Buket. I told you a story of the dance with the young fellow in Purim, changed his life. So Rabbi Chaim Meir Buket, following story. The young Italian student, Yaakov, I don't know his last name, didn't know much Yiddish. So Rabbi Buket, who again, Rosh Yeshiva of the Lubavitch Yeshiva on the Central Lubavitch Yeshiva in Brooklyn on Ocean Parkway, didn't speak much English, but they managed to communicate. Whenever the student, Yaakov, had a question, he would get up from his place in a large study hall and make his way to the desk where the dean, the Manal, Rosh Yeshiva, spent hours each day. If he asked his question, he would listen to the book and answered in the mix of Yiddish and English, which his family affectionately called Yinglish. This young Yaakov says that Rabbi Buket had a very sharp mind. There's always a new and interesting twist that he found to explain what we were learning. Now, the truth is the relationship never went beyond these brief conversations in the Zal in the study hall. And then he graduated and moved on to study elsewhere, probably 770, or wherever he went. In the spring of 1991, this Bocher Yaakov became engaged to a girl from Argentina. Obviously a very joyous time, but a stressful time, because, of course, he began to worry about how could he afford the most basic needs. Indeed, as the wedding day was approaching, and he had yet to put down the deposit in their apartment or purchase basic furniture. One day, Rabbi Buket arrives at the yeshiva for mincha, and he sees that the bocher, the chassan, is looking very stressed. Yaakov didn't say anything, kept his troubles to himself, but Rosh Yeshiva figured it out. So he walked over to him as if he had come for this very purpose, and he gives him a bank envelope filled with cash, and he said, this is for the upcoming chassan. Recalling his surprise and gratitude, Yaakov says, what he remembers most is the expression of benevolence of chesed. Chesed, we're talking about here. I'm coming from the chasana. Today's the last day of Sheb Brachas by us. On Rabbi Buket's face, that he remembers. Now, the story concludes that at the time and for years afterwards, the Bocher Yaakov assumed, I think I know what it is, that the money came from the school funds. In fact, it was the person, Rabbi Buket's personal money. And it wasn't the first time Rabbi Buket came home without his paycheck, without his salary. When his wife asked, Chaim Meir, he would say, I don't need to worry about money. Money is blotted. Mad. I think it's actually gematria. It's easy to say these words. This guy lived it. Esther was meticulous about cleanliness. His wife, I think, was Esther. She's still alive? I think so. May she live and be well. So she would say to him, Chaim Meir, this kind of mud you can bring home anytime. Her house was meticulously clean. And to others, she would say, my rich husband gave out checks this week. The story concludes, now a father of many children, this Yaakov says, if he had known where the money was coming from, he would not have accepted it. Certainly, Rabbi Buket was glad that he did not know. Friends, good Chodesh. 60 days of Simcha. 61 days, 60 days of Simcha. May there be Simcha by everybody on every level.